after opening several locations in 2024. Ineos delivered about 8,000 Grenadier SUVs in 2024. U.S. deliveries first began in late 2023. Ineos launched its first major advertising campaign in summer 2024 to build brand recognition in key markets including the U.S. Hembro said the company has increased its marketing budget in 2025 by sevenfold but declined to provide a figure. He said Ineos launched targeted advertising in February on 3 popular streaming services, YouTube TV, Hulu, and NBC Universal's Peacock. You've got to be always on to grow brand awareness and brand consideration, Hembro said. In addition, the automaker has launched a co-op program where dealers partner with the manufacturer on local marketing. Another component of Ineos' marketing strategy is a conquest bonus program that targets the Jeep Wrangler, the Ford Bronco, the Lexus GX, and the Land Rover Defender. The program, which launched in February, gives shoppers with those vehicles $2,500 toward the purchase of an Ineos. A company spokesperson said customers do not have to trade in the rival vehicle to receive the bonus. About half of the customers Ineos is attracting are coming from the Wrangler, Hembro said. Ineos plans to begin testing additional brands to include in the Conquest offer in April. The automaker has departed Raleigh, North Carolina, where the brand had a temporary headquarters, Hembro said, and moved operations to the New York City area. Ineos plans to open a new headquarters in Montvale, New Jersey, early in the third quarter but is operating temporarily out of nearby Ridgewood, New Jersey. BMW, Jaguar Land Rover, Polestar, and Volvo each operate U.S. headquarters in the area. Montvale was also the former home of Mercedes-Benz USA before it moved to Atlanta in 2015. Hembro anticipates Ineos America's headcount will reach 65 by the end of the year with a focus on expanding field, sales, customer service, after-sales, and marketing teams. We're very hopeful that between incremental marketing, permanent headquarters, incremental rooftops, repositioning of the quartermaster and building the momentum on the Grenadier that we're going to have a really pivotal 2025, Hembro said. Title: Volvo CEO Håkan Samuelsson's 3-point plan focuses on EVs, Geely synergies. Content: Volvo CEO Håkan Samuelsson is not wasting any time. On April 1st, the first day of his second tenure as Volvo CEO, Samuelsson outlined a 3-point plan for the automaker, according to multiple sources. Samuelsson, 74, was named Volvo CEO March 30th to succeed Jim Rowan, 59. Volvo has refreshed the XC90 large SUV and will do the same to the XC60, its global bestseller. Both vehicles are sold as plug-in hybrids. The XC60 was Europe's best-selling PHEV in 2024 and leads that category after 2 months of 2025. Volvo said April 2nd that its first quarter vehicle sales fell 6% to 172,219. Sales of the automaker's full electric cars were down 15% during the quarter to 32,449, while its plug-in hybrid sales rose 14% to 42,034. The Volvo EX30 EV, which was Europe's No. 3 selling full electric car last year, is built in China, subjecting it to an EU tariff of nearly 30%, up from 10% previously. In response, Volvo will add production of the electric small SUV to its factory in Belgium this year. Volvo expects to benefit from EX30 production in Ghent by the second half. Until then, Volvo plans to absorb the cost of the extra tariffs on China-made EX30s exported to Europe. Global sales of the small SUV were down 19% to 7,055 in March but up 19% to 17,331 in the first quarter, according to Volvo's figures. The second point on Samuelsson's plan is to accelerate synergies with parent Geely to address the automaker's declining gross margins. In the last quarter of 2024, Volvo's gross margin fell to 17.1% from 20.9% during the same period the year before. Gross margin is the percent of revenue that the company retains after covering the costs associated with the cars it makes and services it provides. Volvo on February 6 reported a decline in fourth quarter operating profit and predicted a turbulent 2025 with challenging market conditions. The automaker said it did not expect the market to grow at the same rate as in previous years, and that increased competition, particularly from Chinese rivals, was likely to mean price cuts across the sector. The third point in Samuelsson's plan is to put a tighter control on costs, with an emphasis on curtailing spending, the person with knowledge of the plan said. This tells me that we are on the right track, said the executive said, who declined to be named. Volvo will look for a long-term successor during Samuelsson's planned 2-year term. Volvo set a record for global sales 6 times in 8 years during Samuelsson's previous stint as CEO. Under Rowan, the automaker set new highs for global sales in 2023 and 2024. Helped by strong demand for its full electric models, Volvo's worldwide sales rose 8% to 763,389 last year. Title: Stellantis.